The presidency has distanced itself from comments made by advocate Nazeer Cassim. He's appearing on behalf of the state in the arms deal case. The matter was taken to court by civil society groups Right to Know and Corruption Watch. The North Gauteng High Court yesterday heard how the Seriti inquiry failed to properly investigate the evidence. Presidency spokesperson Kusela Diko says that's not government's position.
The presidency regards the comments that had been made by Advocate Cassim quite unfortunate. They do not represent the position of the presidency on this matter. The heads of argument of the presidency set out clearly the position that we have taken to say that if the court finds that fairness is the standard that should be used, then those findings should be set aside. We have adopted a neutral position in the matter, saying that we will abide by the court decision. So most of the remarks that were made by advocates really represent his opinion and do not come from instruction from the presidency.
Why would you embark on a neutral position and not have a firm position, whether you are left or you are right?
Well, if you look at the issues that had been raised in the court application that had been brought by Corruption Watch as well as Freedom Under Law, there is no particular recourse that they seek from the presidency. They raise a number of issues in terms of the process that was undertaken by those who would have led the Seriti Commission, and at no point are they looking for any order to be made against the presidency except for issues of cost. And it's on that basis that we have said that we will give an opportunity to the court to make up its mind based on the inputs that have been made, and as the presidency will then abide by that decision.
Now, ENCA's Moloko Moloto takes a look at some of the controversial findings of the Seriti Commission on the arms deal.
The controversial arms deal remains a headache. For years, government refused to probe corruption allegations. It eventually buckled under pressure, but the findings of the Seriti Commission created another controversy. Before it even commenced with its work, the Seriti Commission had already lost credibility in the public eye. 3 officials, including Judge Francis Legodi, resigned in a huff, and others accused the commission of having what they called a second agenda. Despite some people having been convicted of fraud relating to the arms deal, the Seriti Commission said it found no evidence of corruption. The 2 civil society groups, Right to Know Campaign and Corruption Watch, have accused the Seriti Commission of ignoring evidence that was before it. And the president's lawyer has lambasted the commission for failing to interrogate evidence presented to it.
So in each instance, I would with great respect submit that if this commission was serious about its functions, it would in fact have made strong findings insofar as corrupt practices is concerned. But more importantly, how do you then detect, how do you then avoid that in future? How do you pursue criminal charges, or in the least, how do you pursue steps to recover ill-gotten gains?
Judgment was reserved, but the applicants are hoping to see those implicated in the alleged corruption held accountable.
There was nothing ever stopping the criminal justice system from taking its course, regardless of the findings. However, that's not how it played out. The report was used as a reason why further prosecution and further investigation was not involved or engaged in.
For now, though, it appears the arms deal will remain a monkey on government's back for a very long time. Moloko Moloto, Pretoria.